Hello! Welcome to Thorpe Park. We are... Oh my god, it's so loud. It's 10:10, we've just got here. We've just gone through security, there is no one here. Crowd levels are going to be very low. And we are finally going to get on Hyperia. Well, me, it's just me today. I'll be with my best friend Mark. Serena's at home because baby is due any day. So if I get a phone call, this vlog will be ending. But yeah, there's literally no one here. There's like 3 rows of cars in the car park. And I'm finally going to go on Hyperia. It's been open for over a year and I've never been on it. But come with us as we explore Thorpe Park. Okay, we are in. Me and Serena haven't been to this place in years. Genuinely, like 3 years. I think we're going to go straight for Hyperia. Let's do it, let's get straight there. Okay, so Colossus is going around with nobody on it. Park's been open 15 minutes. Hyperia is saying 15-minute wait. And it is looking bigger and bigger the closer we get to it. Oh, I'm excited. And nervous at the same time. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very, very quiet day, I think. Not a single coach in the car park. So that's always a good sign. Right. Next stop, Hyperia. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this has changed. Oh my goodness. This has changed last time I was here. Oh, I'm nervous, team. What a day for it, by the way. Tuesday, no crowds, no rain. Right, let's do it. Okay, the queue is now 10 minutes. This queue is very condensed. So when it's busy, I can imagine it being like you're feeling quite claustrophobic in here. But, and now I'm here, it's really tall behind me. Oh. Right, let's go. We're going front row. Front row on our first ride, let's go. Front row. You can't queue up for the front, but we got very, very lucky. And I'm about to have my first ride on Hyperia. On the front row, we waited 10 minutes. Let's go. Okay, front row. My eyes were watering immediately. That was insane. I haven't done any other rows, just the front row, but highly recommend it. That was just pure speed. No headache, no rattle, no roughness. Pure adrenaline. And it's still on a 10-minute wait, and it's 10:30. So we're going to have loads of rides on Hyperia today. But yeah, first impressions, 10 out of 10. That was coaster 321 for me, and I'm going to have loads more rides on it. Let's carry on exploring. Okay, next up, we are going for Nemesis Inferno, which, after Hyperia, is probably going to seem a little bit slow. One thing to note on Hyperia, it is a lap bar restraint, so you feel very, very open the whole time you're riding. But makes it all the more fun, you know? Oh my goodness. Honestly, Hyperia was nuts. Right, Nemesis Inferno. As you can see, crowd levels, there is hardly anybody here. Looking at the queue times there, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Samurai, the Ghost Train, Vortex, Zodiac are all closed at the moment. Nemesis is a 5-minute wait. Off-peak days, this is what it's all about. Straight up into the station. Right, let's do it. Okay, we have just done Detonator. We have just done that twice. The operator allowed us to stay on. The operator has manual control over this, so they can drop it whenever they feel fit. We stayed up there for a good 20 seconds, which is exactly what these guys are now doing. Whilst we were at the top, he told us some fun facts about how high up we were. He's now talking to them at the top.
7, 6, 5, 4,
and they're dropping now. See, he's got manual control. He's counted down and hasn't dropped them. Yeah, we did it twice. There we go. When I was a kid, I used to think that was the tallest thing ever, but it's still a very good ride. Right, crowd levels team, there is still nobody here. So we're going to have a go on the big easy bumpers, I think. Have a little rest, because every single ride here is a walk-on. Hyperia, there may be a little queue. Yeah, we're going to go on the bumper cars. These used to be Angry Birds, and they've done the theming now to fit in with this area. One thing to note on Detonator, it's now themed to like New Orleans, and they play all New Orleans music. Very cool. Yeah, look at all these cattle pen queue lines, and absolutely no one here. Look how far we've got to walk. So we need to go down there, but they're going to make us walk this way. Lovely. Okay, so bumper cars, and then we're going to get on another big ride. Do we do Tidal Wave today? I mean, the weather's lovely, but I've got no spare clothes. Maybe. Let's go. Okay, we have just left the Big Easy Boulevard, which is home to Detonator, the bumper cars, and the 4D Cinema, which opens at 12. We are bypassing Tidal Wave at the moment, but we've just had a look at Stealth. Stealth is on a reduced capacity. There is only one train going round. That was shut this morning, so we're going to give that a go later. But yeah, I think we're going to head for Depth Charge, which is the little dinghy ride right at the front. Yeah, let's go Depth Charge. Okay, so we thought we'd take a look at the carnage that Tidal Wave produces. This might be the make or break as to whether we go on here. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll give it a miss, I reckon. But the Swarm is oh my goodness, they are drowned. Swarm is going over there on Swarm Island. We are heading for Depth Charge, which is the little dinghies over there. I can't see anyone queuing, so why not? They are absolutely drowned on there. We got Rush, Storm Surge, Colossus in the background. Just see Saw going. Actually a really good little vantage point here. Right, Depth Charge, let's go. Okay, 5 minute wait. Although that 5 minutes is us climbing up to the top, taking 5 minutes. No, we haven't seen Swarm go round in a little while, so we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, now we have a 5-minute trek to the top. So, one other thing of note, team, is this new little park they've got down here. Say new, it's probably been here for a little while. Good for the kids. I can see some little trampolines built into the floor. Very nice. But yeah, we're going to get higher and higher, team. I'll show you at the top. Okay. We're at the top, team. Flying fish is going round. Tidal Wave's about to go down. Saw's going round. Hyperia's going round. Colossus is going round. Just no idea on the Swarm. But we'll check the app in a minute once we come off. Well, let's go. The little playground I was talking about. Very nice. Okay, we've just done depth charge. I'm a little bit wet. But we've just seen the Swarm going round, although with no one on it. Oh, no, it's now stuck on the lift hill. So we won't be doing that. Oh dear. We'll go find something else to do. Look, you see it through there, it's stuck. Oh dear. Okay. It's now just restarted. There is nobody on. So that is very much in testing mode at the moment. So we'll come back for the Swarm. Okay. As we were walking towards the Swarm, they've just announced Swarm is back in operation. Great timing. So yeah, we're going to get on. I'll flip you around, have a look at all the people. This is actually a really cool area. Fright nights, they have roaming actors around here. Well, they did do last time I was here. I am going to try my best to come back for Fright nights. That is going to be very much depending on our new baby that is arriving any day now. Whether or not we can find some time to come back, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, this is the Swarm, everyone, so it's time to get on. Don't lose your head, team. Let's go. Okay, let's do it. 5-minute wait. I mean, it's walk on because we've just seen everyone walking into the station.
Reporting the implications of this incident in the UK and
the theming around this ride is actually really good. They have like news reporters on, and it all looks legit. That there's an invasion coming. Devastation is spreading across Thorpe Park, apparently, according to News 16. Yeah, this is a very cool wing coaster. Last time I went on this, it was lovely and smooth.
Kieran Bridge, a member of the...
So we'll see if that's still the case, because I've got a very slight headache from Nemesis Inferno earlier. But yeah, we are walking on, team, so let's get on the Swarm. Okay, front row on the Swarm coming up. No separate queue for the front, but there was no one here because it's just reopened. Okay, Swarm Island done. We're heading for Rush, and we're going to do Storm Surge, which is the big rubber dinghy ride, which came in a few years ago. If you haven't already, go find us on Instagram. It's PRC_exploring. It's coming up in the corner. Like and subscribe to the video. It helps us out a lot. We appreciate all your support. Yeah, we're going to go for Rush. Headache is at a very low level. That was from Nemesis Inferno still. Yeah, we're having a good day. Still can't go over Hyperia, literally insane. So we're definitely going to get back on there later. But yeah, Rush. Looks like there's nobody in the queue line, so let's go. Rush, everyone. Let's go. It is a walk-on. So let's go walk on, I guess. Let's do it. Rush all done. Not as thrilling as it used to be, I'm afraid. It used to go a lot higher. But some Fright night scare mazes are starting to come up. Hal's Toy Emporium. I've done this one before. Yeah, Fright nights is coming. Thorpe Park always delivers on Fright nights, in my opinion. We'll try and see the other houses being built, or at least the theming facades outside. But yeah, Fright nights, team. Make sure you come along. Okay, we are heading for Storm Surge. Doesn't seem to be many people on it. Can almost guarantee there'll be no queue. Yeah, this gives you another idea of crowd levels, team. Very, very low. There's Rush that we've just done. I was just saying to Mark, when I used to come here as a child, or even into my very early 20s, I could go round and round and round on all of these rides. That just is not the case anymore. All the spinny ones are a no. No, they light spin, no issues, but yeah, certainly can't spin loads. So that rules Samurai out for me today, too. Yeah. We are heading for Storm Surge. I can see about 10 people waiting to queue up. Yeah, let's see if we get wet on here. It is a lovely day, so we don't mind. Okay. Let's do it. Practically a walk-on. Okay. We literally just stepped in the queue and then they said it's closed. No idea why. But we are right on top of the Walking Dead the ride. I haven't done this in years. Last time I did this, they had actors in the queue as you were coming out. I'm sure that was what was happening. Yeah, Walking Dead the ride, let's go. And it's a walk-on. Let's do it. Formerly X No Way Out. Then it turned to X. And now it's themed on The Walking Dead. Let's go. Okay, Walking Dead done. And Fright Nights. I said to you earlier, Fright Nights is coming. Theming's starting to go up, stages are going up. Ghost Train is closed for today. Fright Nights 2025 is coming. Okay, it's 20 to 1 and we've done, what was it, 8 rides? 8 or 9 rides? So we're doing very well. I've just got fish and chips and curry sauce, which was £14.40 with a 10% Merlin discount. You got Burger King, KFC, got some Indian street food round towards Hyperia. Yeah, we've gone for fish and chips. So we're going to eat this and then get on some more rides. Okay, lunch done. Trailers. He's getting ready for Friday night. Did this a few years ago. Running from the 3rd of October to the 2nd of November. But we're heading back towards Hyperia. Let's go. Okay, 1:10. and it's still only a 10-minute wait. Off-peak days are the way forward. We have just eaten lunch, so we are not riding this for a second, but we will certainly come back and get on this again. What a coaster, by the way. Unbelievable. Right, we are walking down towards Colossus. Let's go. Used to love Colossus, however, not anymore. It rattles too much. It gives me a massive headache. But I'll certainly get some shots, so let's go. Okay, so Samurai is closed all day today, which has been advertised. Saw is currently down, so we'll come back and get some shots of Saw. We will be riding Saw. Yeah, Samurai closed for the day. Hyperia just towers over everything.
To brave the force.
Right, towards Colossus. Okay. There she goes. Colossus. First went in, like, this was one of the coolest things on any coaster I'd ever been on. Now it just gives me a headache. Huge cobra roll. Yeah, we are not going on Colossus today. But if we look to our right, it would appear some Fright night preparation is in order, where the scarecrows are. This all looks brand new though. Hope they're going to paint that fence before it starts. Okay, so behind me is Quantum, which is like a magic carpet ride, essentially. And then behind me now is Vortex. Again, used to love going on that. Not anymore. And just up here is Zodiac. That has been closed for a long time. And it doesn't look like it's ever going to open again. Half of it's dismantled. The queue line's completely run down. It wouldn't surprise me if that's shut now. But yeah, Vortex behind me. Not for me. But we're going to carry on. Right, we're going on Quantum, team. And yes, we have just both had fish and chips. But we're going to brave it. It doesn't spin, so no real excuse not to go on. There's absolutely no queue. Straight up into the loading area. And straight on. Let's go. Okay, so 25 minutes, reduced capacity for stealth. But we're gonna go for it. See how long it actually is. 25 minutes apparently. There's gonna be some copyright issues with this part of the video, isn't there, team? Right, stealth, let's go. Okay, that ride gets me every time. I've been on that ride 100 times, and it gets me every single time. Make sure you put your head back, team, because your head will end up in the back of the seat. But yes, very, very good ride. And there's a conveniently placed Ben and Jerry's here. I think it's time for some ice cream. Okay, Ben and Jerry's ordered. Comment down below your favourite flavour, team. I've gone chocolate fudge brownie and a double caramel brownie. 2 scoops. Annual pass discount makes that £5. Let's go. Okay, down by Rumba Rapids. This doesn't look open, does it? This looks like this has been shut for a while. This is by far the weakest rapids ride I think I've ever been on. It used to be good many moons ago when they had some effects on, but then they turned it right down and added a load of lifeguards around because I think people were being silly on there. But yeah, Rumba Rapids is closed, but we've got our ice cream. We're going to have our ice cream and then go explore some more. Okay, quick shout out to Double Tea Party team, formerly known as Storm in a Teacup. We're not going on that because we don't want to spin. So we're going to head for Hyperia. But yeah, I've actually got the double game at home. It's actually quite a good game. Comes out every Christmas. A 5-minute wait. Stealth in the background. Anyway, let's go Hyperia. Let's go. Okay, we've just had our second ride on Hyperia. We were in the very back row. So you can't wait for the back row, you can't wait for the front row. We just got extremely lucky that we were front row and then on the back row. It is considerably more thrilling on the back row. Front row's good for the view, but on the back row, that first drop, you get whipped over there. Honestly, I said to Mark, I'm going to put my hands up, instantly holding on for dear life over the first drop. But yeah, it is much, much thrilling on the back, but it is completely potluck where you're sat on there. So please bear that in mind. But it's time for Saw the Ride. This is going to give me a headache, but we're going to go for it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're getting in. 15 minutes. I remember when this very first opened, it was actually a really cool ride. All the theming, outside, all the theming in the queue line. Now it just looks a little bit weathered. But let's get in. Okay, we've just done Saw the Ride. That is the last time I'll ever do that, because that was horrendous. That was the biggest headache. 16 years old, that ride, and you can tell. Oh, horrible. Just a horrible, horrible ride. But we're here at the Crows, which is a Fright Night Scare Zone. Construction well underway. Showed you earlier all the brand new fencing, assuming they're going to get painted. But yeah, it's getting me in the mood for Halloween, you know. The only thing confirmed that we're doing is Tully's Farm at the moment, because it's very much subject to new baby arriving as to what we can do. But Tully's Farm is booked. But yeah, if you don't mind a headache, Saw the Ride will be great. That was honestly awful. So yeah, I'm never doing that again. But we're moving on. Okay, one thing. I've just topped up my water bottle. UK theme parks are getting good at this now. There's now also all gender cubicles at Thorpe Park. So catering for all. We just had another ride on Hyperia, middle of the train this time. So we've done the front, back and the middle. Back for thrills, middle for views, no, front for views, and even in the middle. What an epic ride. Right, we are going to carry on, but I think we are slowly making our way to the exit. So we'll see you shortly. Okay, we're going for it. It's back open. There's no one here, so we should get our own boat. That's the plan. Let's go. Okay, we finally got on Storm Surge. We couldn't go as a two, so we had to wait for 2 more people to arrive. But we got on. The slowest lift hill in the world. We got a bit wet on the way down. And it was like a 3-inch level of water in the bottom of the tub there. So you had to raise your legs throughout the whole ride. So good for the core, I guess. But yeah, we are making our way to the exit. It is just coming up to 4 o'clock. So we're going to beat the traffic. But yeah, we could go re-ride absolutely everything, do every single ride again, and we'll have time. But we are done. The main reason was to get on Hyperia today. And yeah, just check out the park in general. But we're making our way to the exit, and I'll wrap up the video. Okay, that is the end of the vlog from Thorpe Park. Just one thing to note, there's a hotel behind me, which is called the Shark Hotel. We've never stayed here before, but I mean, if you want to get into the park a little bit earlier, get straight into the park, then by all means. We've got no real reason to stay because we only live sort of an hour away, so we wouldn't really benefit from that. But yeah, we've had a great day. We've done Hyperia 3 times, front, middle and back. Hyperia is 10 out of 10. Definitely going to be coming back for that 100%. That's going to draw a lot of people into the park. But yeah, hopefully we're going to get back for Fright night. That's the plan, and some other Halloween bits going on. If you haven't already, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, it helps us out a lot. Find us on Instagram, PRC_exploring. But from me and Mark, we'll see you later.